We're going to check out the good old reddit.com.
Reddit.gov.
.gov. Good old reddit.edu.
Oh my god.
We're going to be reacting to Am I the Asshole today.
I'm excited. I feel like these are going to be fun.
Oh, dude. They're going to be crazy fun. All right, let's scroll around, see if we can't find something. Am I the asshole?
Just to repurpose my wedding dress.
What? Okay, well, we'll do this one. This is 12 hours ago. All right, we'll take turns reading them. How about that?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for refusing to attend my sister's wedding because she wants to repurpose my wedding dress? Throwaway account because family knows my main. I, 28, female, got married last year in a small but beautiful ceremony. My husband and I spent months planning every detail, and the highlight for me was my wedding dress. I saved up for years to buy this dress. It was my dream dress. Okay, it's important to her, all right?
Yeah. It's her wedding dress.
Yeah. It's a beautiful lace A-line gown. I don't know what this means. With intricate beadwork and a long train. I know that. Have to have someone like carry it down the aisle for you.
You know other women.
I felt like a princess, and I still got emotional just thinking about it. Fast forward to now, my sister, 28F, so only 2 years younger, is engaged, and her wedding is coming up in 6 months. She recently came over to our place and to chat about wedding plans. At one point, she casually mentioned that she'd love to borrow my dress. She thinks it would be cute to repurpose it, maybe by shortening the skirt or even dyeing it a different color so it's unique to her.
Oh my god.
Just chatting about it. I was taken back. I told her I wasn't comfortable with her altering my dress, especially since it has a lot of sentimental value to me.
Because it's her wedding dress.
I wonder why. I don't know why. She got upset and said I was being selfish because she wanted to save money on her wedding and family should support each other.
Not your problem.
When I stood my ground, she accused me of not caring about her big day and stormed out. My parents later called me and said I was breaking her heart. What? By refusing to share. They said that since I'm married and done with my dress, it shouldn't be a big deal, but it is a big deal to me, and I want to keep my dress as it is. They suggested I just let her have her way. This girl is spoiled. I guarantee you this girl is they've done this the entire time they've been sisters.
Wait, which one? The sister? Or
The one that just let her have her way. Come on, like, dude, no, that's not how these things work.
This is crazy.
To avoid family drama. But honestly, I feel like it's my dress and my decision. Rightfully so.
Absolutely. Especially because she saved up so long for this dress. Like,
oh my god. I can't even imagine all the time picking it out.
yeah.
Now my sister's...
Because it's hers.
Yeah, right. Now my sister says she won't feel comfortable with me at her wedding unless I show my support by letting her use the dress. I don't want to miss her wedding, but I also don't want to give in to something I'm not comfortable with. Am I the asshole for refusing to let her repurpose my wedding dress and considering not attending the wedding? How do you feel? What would you do?
Okay, I think that if it was a prom dress, different story.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sisters do that all the time, cousins do that all the time. Prom dresses are expensive, whatever. Or any kind of school dance dress. This is her wedding dress.
Yeah, like any other clothing would have been appropriate to be like, can I use that hoodie? I'm going to repurpose the hoodie for something. Yeah.
Wedding dress? No. What if she wants to give it to her daughter or her daughter-in-law or anyone else?
My mom still has hers. Like, there's no way.
No, I think it's something most women save up their whole life for either their daughter or...
Yeah.
Not for their sister to use like the following year. What if she does a vow renewal?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, what are you gonna wear? Gonna go buy another one because your sister wanted to repurpose it? What did she say her plans were again?
Re-dyeing it, cutting it.
She wanted to cut the skirt so that she got this with a long train, right? Yeah. Like, and specifically got that for her wedding dress. And this girl's like, I'm just gonna dye it a different color and cut it a little. Nope. So it's unique to her.
No,
like,
you're not.
I have an idea.
Get your own dress.
That might be the best way to make it unique to you.
Get your own dress, and then it'll be completely unique to you.
It's you. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good one.
That would piss me off.
I want to see some of these comments. Hold up. Yeah, not the asshole. It's your dress. Your sister's being unreasonable. Now my sister says she won't feel comfortable with me at her wedding. Response: Yeah,
I won't feel comfortable attending the wedding if I'm blackmailed into going.
Yeah, it feels like a power play, you know? Like, well, if I can't play this way, I'm taking my ball, I'm going home.
That's
you know?
basically what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's insane. She's a little sister, so this is very...
Yeah,
this is very little sister behavior,
right, yeah.
I've gotta say.
No, I want this, yeah.
You're gonna give it to me.
You don't just get to decide someone else's sentimental property, let alone decide to hack it up and change colors. I would refuse to go under any circumstances. Yeah.
I feel like even asking to borrow the dress as is and being like, I won't touch it. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. I would still be like, that's my fucking wedding.
Would you let someone else borrow it if they like wanted to just use the dress as is? Not alter it, not
my
repurpose
wedding
it.
dress?
Yeah.
Probably not. Especially if it was something that I really like had. It's your wedding dress.
Yeah.
If I got it custom made and spent thousands of dollars on it, it would be hard for me to just.
I get that.
My daughter or daughter-in-law, absolutely. But for someone to use it the following year, that's crazy. That's crazy. I just got married.
Yeah. Literally just like, nope, not happening.
I think I would have a different opinion if it was years later and someone was like, hey, can I use your wedding dress?
10 years later.
It's just sitting in my closet. Take it, girl.
Sure,
like, we're good.
Yeah.
A year later, no.
Oh, that's rough, man. All right. Not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole.
The asshole.
She's totally within her right.
All right. I'll let you do the next one. You're going to pick
Okay.
it so we can just scroll through on titles until you find one you like. Good
This
luck
already
with this
pains me
Yeah.
seeing the title. Am I the asshole for refusing to raise my husband's secret child? I, female 32, met my husband in an arranged marriage setup. At 21, he was 27, and in postgraduate medical degree. During my MBBS days, and we liked each other and got married after a year of courtship. But after marriage, I found out that he was so controlling, etc. From clothes to my male friends. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
No, you're
It
fine.
became an issue for him. I have to fight for my dress up. He liked me as a modern girl, but after marriage, he wanted me to wear traditional. I had my son at 25, and with the help of my parents and in-laws, I was able to complete my MBBS and later my residency. We have had our ups and downs as he was controlling and I had to fight for myself. We had separated finances because from our joint investments. He gifted sister lots of gold without even asking, but I stayed shut because I loved my mother and father-in-laws. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on.
You're fine.
Now I have recently found out my husband had a son with a woman 12 years back and in India. Having a child before marriage is sin. It's seen as black mark, especially on women even today. But the woman here wasn't liked by my in-laws. The woman, sorry, it was like a error. And they gave her a huge amount of money and one rental property to stay out of their lives, which she obliged. That's why they rushed this marriage with me.
Oh my god.
Now she is dying with cancer. She visited our home and it was a huge mess. Her son fully looks like my husband, and my husband admitted as he had no other option. He hadn't met that kid in years. Now I am asking for a divorce. I am going to get half of our joint assets. I earn well to keep my son happy and successful. I have my own clinic and pharmacy shop on my parents' property, so I'm financially set. Now my in-laws have taken that other kid as mother is very sick and in hospital. I am currently at my parents' house. They are asking me to raise the kid and forgive my husband. All throughout life. I have handled his anger issue. Slaps, not regular, but sometimes during arguments. First of all, crazy, though I slapped back too. He didn't cheat post-marriage, but I wasn't informed earlier about the kid. I will never stop my son's access to his father or paternal grandparents. But I don't want any relation with that kid of his. I don't care if he's innocent or not. I don't want to be resentful stepmother of some child. I also always wanted one kid. My parents haven't pressured me, but they say give this marriage a chance and be cordial to the kid if possible. But I shut it down. They don't know about slaps. Happened 6 or 7 times total.
Oh my god.
That alone is insane.
Yeah.
My husband has been served divorce papers. Him, my in-laws, and relatives all are asking to think about the young child and give that kid motherly love, which I don't want to. I will never stop my son from having a good relation with that kid, but he won't be welcome in my home. My life. I have been called a bitch which, etc., for not forgiving my husband and not thinking about the child. My only concern is my son, and I want him to grow happy, etc. I have also decided not to go dating or other match for the next 3 or 4 years, so I can give my child proper care. Am I the asshole for refusing to raise my husband's secret child?
So she is serving him divorce papers for this. I don't think I deny this. Like, this is a...
He knew about the kid and didn't tell her about it. Didn't disclose it.
They rushed into this because...
They dated for a year.
Yeah.
He did not disclose he had a secret child.
Yeah. And also, all right, so he had the son 12 years back in India.
Yeah.
Okay, so this kid is 12 years old and slapping his mom. Like, he was raised shitty already. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like getting a dog that's like so, I don't know, not abused, but like so just terribly mannered that, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't housebreak dogs like that usually, you know? Like, I feel like it's gonna be the same way with that kid. It's definitely not her problem, you know? Like...
Yeah. Also, from the kid's standpoint, he's gonna feel like someone's trying to replace his mom.
Yeah.
Which would be difficult. And, again, the husband kept this a secret.
It's unfortunate that she's dying of cancer. He should have been in his life the whole time. I don't know why this was just like a hush thing, you know, like pushed to the side. So I'm gonna say not the asshole for this girl because this woman.
Think so.
Because I mean, I don't see how that's your problem. Like, it'd be different if like he was sick and like the kid had no one else and like you have to take care of the kid. Like, that's different, you know?
It would be rough.
Of course.
If I got stuck with your secret child, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, I'd be... No, that's... And again, the secret thing is a whole other part of this.
I would feel so betrayed.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing to hide from
someone. I forgot to tell you I have a kid with someone else.
Man, you know, it slipped my mind. 12 years ago.
I forgot to tell you this, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And they said they rushed the wedding on purpose. Because they didn't want her to find out.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Who is asking you to raise your husband's child? His family or yours? Both. My close cousins are saying, how can I be so cruel? And that the kid wasn't a result of cheating. But the thing is, I never would have married a man with a child. I was never given the option. Yeah.
Oh yeah, also for religious reasons for her, she sees that as a sin.
Yeah.
So that's probably really conflicting for her as well.
Yeah. I think if you had married in and known, and then you were like, oh, this is too much, you know, maybe the asshole. Even then, I still don't see it, but...
I think in these exact circumstances, she's not the asshole.
Yeah. All right, not the asshole on that one. Update. Do we have to do the update real quick? No.
Yeah, no.
Jeez. If you see another one that you want to do, let me know.
Okay.
You can always get your glasses if you want. By the way.
That's true.
You do look cute with glasses.
Thank you.
You look pretty good with just about anything on your face. Ooh, this one's gonna be saucy.
Oh,
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because he's broke? I'm a 33-year-old single mom to a 15-year-old. I met a guy, 34, and started dating him. Things were good at first. Although he doesn't earn much, I make enough for myself and my son, so that wasn't a problem. He lives 2 hours away with his dad, renting a small house. After 3 months, he switched jobs to be closer and began staying at my place more often, essentially moving in without contributing to expenses. This sounds like your problem already. He also started implicitly expecting me to do his laundry and provide food, which I tolerated initially since he occasionally helped out around the house, cleaning, taking care of the dogs, looking after my son, etc. He has financial struggles, partly due to supporting his dad, who depends on him. However, I discovered he'd been lying about paying rent for his dad's place when their landlady messaged me saying they were at risk of eviction. Wow. Despite his claims, I found out through his phone that he'd been ignoring her calls. After confronting him, I asked him to go back home and handle his issues. I eventually broke up with him. Am I the asshole for breaking up with him? The landlady messaged me via Facebook. Probably she found me on his posts, him tagging me. He didn't ask to move in. It started with him staying 1 night a week, then 2, until his belongings began showing up here. I work from home, but one time that month, I asked him to stay overnight so that my son wouldn't be alone, and he got comfortable, eventually staying all of the time. This happened within a month. When I told him about him moving here, he said he'd find his own place, but then I received that message from the landlady. It's the first time I'm hearing the term hobosexual.
Oh my god. I've never heard that.
I've never. That's so funny. We'll look at that after. What do you think?
First of all, she did not break up with him because he was broke.
Yeah, right. That might have been like one of the smaller problems, but
Yeah. I think it's because he lied to her, which huge lie, by the way. I don't think she's the asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not the asshole. It sounds like this guy has a chronic case of someone else's fault.
Yeah. I think there's maybe some boundaries she could have drawn, but I think that he's mainly in the wrong here.
Yeah, especially if he just moved in like that. Like.
Yeah. Just kind of staying there all the time, moving his shit in.
Not the asshole, but you wrote the wrong headline. Am I the asshole for dumping a moocher? Like, because that's honestly a term is hobosexual. All right, let's see what I need to see what this means. You're actually in a relationship with a hobosexual if they do these 7 things. All right, AI article. What are the 7 things? Okay, 1. Your relationship moves at warp speed.
You've only gone out for coffee twice and maybe dinner once, but this person is already pushing for more.
They have a key drawer and leaving personal items around your home, but you've never actually invited them to live with you. Who would do that? What's this one?
That was so mean.
That was. You're moving in for real now in like 2 days, so.
Any steps I've taken to moving more and more in here, I have felt were okay because of something you said.
I invited you in here. Don't think I'm being serious. They've been down to their luck or in between jobs for forever. Yeah, me. I'm unemployed. They've never been single. Yeah, these are definitely hobosexuals.
They're just like jumping from person to person to stay in their house.
Yeah, not the asshole on that one. I thought it was gonna be. She was gonna be the asshole.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, he's not buying me things or something like that. But
I wanted a new,
Yeah, wanted a new Louis bag.
Yeah, Louis bag, whatever.
He said no. Oh my god.
Some of these titles, bro, oh my god. These are all so fresh. 17 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours.
Probably because everybody has people in their life making them feel crazy for being upset about very rational things.
Gaslighting the fuck out of them. This needs to be deleted from this. No, am I the asshole? Just mother-in-law drama. It's like the people in the Discord update.
The child-free wedding one. I know people have strong opinions about this.
Okay.
Am I reading this one?
Mm-hmm. That's your turn.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Okay. Am I the asshole for having a child-free wedding without exceptions? I, 31 female, just got engaged to my fiance, 35 male. We sent our wedding invitations out where we stated that we won't have kids at our wedding in the evening. At the ceremony, they are all very welcome. Now, my brother, 38 male, who has 2 children, is very upset and disappointed in me that I don't want their children at my wedding. He even cried. Since I am the bride, I could easily make an exception for them. I told him that we did only choose between having all children or no children at all, since, in my opinion, it is rather harsh to say some kids can come and others are not invited. Some context. We would have around 21 children at our wedding. That is so many kids. A lot of music and alcohol is planned in the evening. I simply want people to be in the moment and not to worry about somebody else. He told me that if their kids are not invited, they will not attend my wedding at all. Now I am torn is what that should be. Now I am torn if I should make an exception for them, since I of course want him to be there. But on the other hand, it is sad that he would not just attend my wedding for me. And also, it would cause other drama with other parents if their kid is not invited. But there are exceptions. Also, his reason for why he is upset is simply that I don't want their kids to be there. in the first place. But it is really not about them particularly. Am I the asshole for not inviting them, and what should I do?
So I'm going to go off on the tangent of, I don't know, I think kids at weddings are fine. I don't necessarily think they shouldn't be there, but I think there's probably more to this one that they're not saying, because your brother shouldn't be like, oh, I'm not going to come if they're not allowed. But also, like, if logistically they can't get maybe a babysitter or something, and they're like, hear me out.
I'm listening.
If they for some reason they can't be away from their kids for that long, like saying, oh, I can't come to the wedding, that'd be fine too. Like that's like one of the consequences of saying, oh, I want a child-free wedding. And some people aren't going to be able to come because you're saying, I don't want my kids there. But he literally said, what was it? His reason for why he is upset is simply that I don't want his kids to be there in the first place.
Which isn't necessarily what she said. I do understand the appeal of a child-free wedding.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I don't know, my best friend that's getting married, she is doing a child-free wedding. And she's explained all the reasons. And honestly, they make sense for, if you are going to have a lot of alcohol there, you want to dance, you don't want to worry about kids. I get it.
Yeah. I mean,
I understand.
Again, it's up to the marrying couple, whoever decides that. So, like, I think it's just you're going to have the consequences of, again, some people will or some people won't be there. I think she might be, like, too worried about the fact that he's not coming, Maybe I'm guessing they probably just had some sort of spat about it.
Yeah.
Some sort of fight about this. But I don't think the asshole at all. I don't think she's the asshole to any degree. Especially the fact that he's like, well, I'm just pissed that you don't want them there in the first place, You should want my kids there to be. It's like, we decided no kids,
What if he has terribly behaved kids?
That's
But
true.
it's not about his kids. It's about kids in general. And if you have ever been at a wedding and there's a screaming baby in the audience while you see someone walking down the aisle, like, it is,
distracting, for sure.
It can be.
Yeah.
And obviously you want to have good faith that person's going to take their baby out of there, but some people are like, just let them cry it out.
Yeah.
And they'll just sit there with the screaming.
I'm going to say not the asshole. However, I also don't agree with the child-free weddings. Or don't agree, but I don't think for me personally I'd want it. Because, I don't know, I feel like I'd want, like, it's like a family uniting thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like,
I think that I would want kids there, but I understand the appeal of no kids.
Yeah. Like, have you ever danced at a wedding or something like that? With,
and
like,
you've got, like, the cute little kids running around.
6-year-olds running around, and you're just like,
yes, it's
like,
absolutely
it's
fun.
so fun. Yeah. Not the asshole, but I can see.
Also, the brother being upset, like, you have so much time to get a babysitter.
Yeah.
When you are notified about a wedding, it's almost typically 6 months to a year in advance that you're being notified. Yeah. So, like, that's so much time to get a babysitter.
He's definitely doing it because he's pissed that they don't want the kids there. It's like it's more of like a get
out of
back.
spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's an update. I was gonna do that one. I feel like you're so much more. You'll wait for a good one. I like read one. And I'm like, this one right here.
What?
No fucking way.
Yeah, we gotta read
I'm
that.
doing this one. Okay.
We got it.
Am I the asshole for making my cat my maid of honor instead of my actually sister? I, 27 female, am getting married in a few months. My sister, 32 female, so older, and I have always been close, but she's always been, let's just say, intense. If I say I'm going out for tacos, she'll say she makes better tacos at home. If I buy a new outfit, she'll get the same one in a different color. Classic big sister stuff, right? No. That is not the cat's name. That's impossible. There's no way. Enter Sir Whiskerington the Fourth. Sir Whiskerington the Fourth.
Does that mean there
were 4 of these, right? There's no way you just
before him,
right.
She just think that's funny.
He's been with me for 8 years.
You're gonna say he's been waiting for her wedding day.
This cat's been waiting for this day.
Been waiting for his moment.
For all 8 years of his life. He's been with me for 8 years through all my bad breakups, long nights, and everything in between.
Because he's a cat. He can't leave.
He cannot leave. You lock him inside. This cat is my ride or die.
Y'all don't get it.
No. My fluff therapist. Bro, I would lose it if someone told me that in person. He even sits with me while I work from home. That's kind of what cats do, which is more than I can say for my fiance sometimes.
Does your fiance have a job that's not in the house?
You're mad your fiance isn't acting like a cat. Okay. When I thought about who should be on my side on my big day, I jokingly said to my fiance, Sir Whiskerington. Am I even saying this?
There's no shot. It's
Sir Whiskerington should be my maid of honor. Like, I can tell off that name, first off, you're the asshole. Like, first off, from the get-go.
I'm, like, getting the vibe of the person she is from these, like, 6 sentences.
Yes. Okay. Well, fiance thought it was hilarious, and we ran with it. We ordered a tiny tux, planned out a little cat-size... Boutonniere, thank you. I was supposed to say I could even set up a special kitty aisle so that he could walk down the aisle with me. We're aware it's quirky, but it felt right. Our friends love the idea.
Quirky.
I was about to say,
batshit crazy.
Quirky is not the
This
fucking
is
word.
Batshit crazy.
No, dude.
I understand pets in a wedding.
Hold on, let
cute.
me finish. But when my sister found out, oh boy, she went ballistic. She said this was a slap in the face, that I was making a mockery of my wedding, and that she actually teared up saying it was an insult to our family. Now she refuses to come unless Sir Whiskerington is demoted to a normal guest.
This is insane.
So, am I the asshole for choosing my furball best friend over my sister as a maid of honor?
Yes. Yes, you are. You are the asshole.
Yo.
In a shock to no one, you are the asshole.
You're the asshole for naming your cat that. That's not something you can name your cat. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's an insane cat name.
I think her and her sister sound both insufferable.
Yeah, they're probably both different brands of terrible.
They're both assholes.
Yeah. Why don't we have the sister walk down the aisle with the cat?
Why don't
like
we
a
just
normal fucking
Why don't
person.
we just add something in? It doesn't have to be a maid of honor. It's a he. It's a he. You- like, we're being quirky. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. If you want to have him in the wedding, no one's gonna think you're that weird.
This
you know,
is giving
I
like
might, but like, holy shit,
this is giving like millennial bride.
dude. Honestly, yeah. She's like, I put a mustache.
He's my fluff
on-
therapist. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay, asshole.
Yes,
Got
you
it.
are the asshole. Also, I don't think you should get to have a wedding.
Oh no, she refuses to come unless Sir Whiskerington is demoted to a normal guest. Dude, that line killed me. Demoted to a normal guest.
Wait, look at the comment. Somebody said that this is fake.
Hijacking the top comment to say this post is fake 21 hours ago. OP was a man and married for 5 years. No! We got by Kid LeMayo. Hold up.
That's a crazy thing to make up.
Let's check the post history.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. Look.
Really?
Am I the asshole for telling my wife I need to break from her family? This dude's fucking, what's it called? Farming.
Oh, yeah.
Upvotes.
Engagement farming. Right?
Yeah, it's something on here. It's whatever vote they use. The karma.
Yeah.
Karma farming. Karma farmer. Fuck this guy. Damn.
At
I
least
was
that's
heated.
not
He
a
got
real
me.
person out
He
there.
rage baited me on that one, okay?
I'm kind of glad that woman doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay.
And at least now you know if you're debating having your cat as your maid of honor.
Or naming your cat Sir Whisker.
Sir Whiskerington the Fourth.
I should have known it was fake at the name. That
Honestly, I could see a millennial woman naming her cat that. I really could.
if somebody has a cat named Sir Whiskerington the Fourth, or the Third, or the Second, or the First, please let us know.
So Whiskerington
The 7th.
the 18th. I feel like I resonate with this one.
Okay.
I always feel like people's problems are my thing to handle. Coworker left her dog in her office while her and boss left for a lengthy lunch. Dog has gotten into and torn up stuff in her office. Am I the asshole for not stopping her or picking up any of the shredded stuff on the floor? I could hear her chewing on things and I just turned the other cheek. I mean, the way I look at it, I wasn't asked to watch her. And even if I was asked, I'd have refused. I love dogs, although this one is a doodle, which I don't particularly love, lol. Totally reasonable, those things are terrifying. but I'm not getting paid enough to be her dog sitter when she vacates the office. It's not my job. My job is service representative. She may have to learn the hard way that bringing a young dog to work isn't the best idea. Either she'll chew up something important or something that could make her sick. I hope not, but anyone who wants to bring their pet to work is, in my opinion, 100% responsible for them or anything that happens to them, right? She won't be able to blame me if something happens, even though I was in the building with her, right?
Okay, so it sounds like this girl is like typing it while she's gone, while this person's
She's
at work.
watching the dog gnaw on like a pen.
It's 6 hours ago. It's 6 p.m. right now. This was at lunchtime, okay? So this girl is saying
She's
this
live tweeting.
literally like it's the dog's in the corner chewing
The
shit
dog's
up.
taking a shit on her desk. Do I stop him?
Is this a problem? Should I be doing anything? Like, okay, I don't think you're the asshole for not doing anything. I think maybe this one time you could have stopped the dog from chewing stuff up. You know, I mean, it's a young puppy. But why do you bring a dog to work without taking care of it the whole time? And then, like...
Why does she have her dog at work?
Yeah, right, that's a good question.
Crazy to me.
But, like, even when people bring their dog into the gym, you know, when you get trained, they'll, like, it's like they're with them. They're not,
yeah,
you know...
you're paying attention to your animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, she couldn't bring her dog to lunch.
Yeah,
Dogs are welcome at most outside restaurants.
Like, if you have a kid, you don't just get to just go willy-nilly anywhere you want, you know? Like, you have to...
I brought Billy to work. Somebody watch him. I'm going to lunch.
Yeah, just like, not even saying that. Like, you know, it sounds like they didn't even ask.
She just, like, kind of locks the dog in the office, it sounds like.
He won't get into too much.
I do think that the person that left their dog is the asshole. I don't think this person is the asshole. I do think that if the dog was, like... If you see the dog doing something that could be detrimental to the dog's safety, like, I don't know, something where you realize the dog is hurt or could be hurt soon, I would maybe stop it. But it's not your job to stop the dog from ripping up a report on her desk.
Yeah.
That's kind of consequences of your own actions.
Maybe we stop the dog instead of typing this post out next time, but not the asshole. Just kind of smelling of shit. Not a full asshole, but...
Yeah. You are, like, watching the dog destroy her office, and you're live tweeting them.
She won't... The last question, she's definitely watching this happen, okay? There's no other way. She won't be able to blame me if something happens, even though I was
that means it's actively happening, because
but,
nothing's happened yet.
This is a cat person that has a dog at work, and she's like, why can't I have a cat here? You know, why can't I have my pet here, you know?
That episode of I Think You Should Leave, where the girl's upset for not getting to have her rat in the office.
Oh my god, yeah. We gotta rewatch that tonight. That's so funny. Okay, alright. That's a good one to end it on. Not the asshole. We always love it. Good story. Well,
yeah, no, that was fun.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again. Alright. We'll see y'all in the next one.